Hi, everyone. Very excited to review this new bottle of Widow Jane Decadence, 91 proof, batch 51, bottle 1191, and date is 2024. My wife Yvette got me a gift card to Total Wine as part of my Father's Day gift, and I thought this was a great opportunity to get this. I've seen this in stores before, lots of stores. I've been interested, but I just find Widow Jane, not just this, but a lot of their products, I think are a little bit pricey, especially for the fact that a lot of them are on the lower proof side. This is 91 proof. MSRP is in the 90s, and that is about what I got this for. But I figured with a gift card, this may be a good opportunity to finally get this. I've settled on the fact, amongst other types of bourbon and whiskeys, I really do like finished bourbons and whiskeys. Those include something like this, which is a maple syrup, which I probably had the least of. Definitely honey barrels and toasted bourbons and stuff like that. I don't like stuff that's too sweet. That's where the test will come in with this. I do have a sweetness threshold, but stuff that's not too sweet and doesn't throw me off and it's finished could be my sweet spot. So this is a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys finished in maple syrup barrels. And this, the maple syrup happens to be from a fine maple syrup from New York called Crown Maple. The whiskey itself, I believe, is their standard 10-year-old whiskey, which you would find in the base flagship, the Widow Jane 10-year. It's sourced from Kentucky, Tennessee, and Indiana, and then is finished in barrels that used to hold this Crown Maple syrup. And that's pretty much the story. It is the Widow Jane Distillery in Brooklyn, New York, my place of birth. And also Heaven Hill now owns, I believe since 2022, owns Widow Jane. Very excited to crack this. I'm either going to love this or I'm going to hate it. I'm hoping I'm going to love it. Here we go. Let's see if we get a decadent cork pop. I'd say that was pretty decadent. That was a nice cork pop. One disclaimer before we start. A long time ago, I did review the flagship Widow Jane 10-year. I'm going to be honest with you, it wasn't one of my favorites. I did like the Baby Jane, which is the heirloom corn one. That's significantly less expensive than anything else of that I'm aware of from Widow Jane. But the Widow Jane 10-year just was never crazy about it, and I decided I wasn't going to buy it again, and I haven't. So what I'm guessing is this is that type of finished bourbon where, in this case, you get the same bourbon that maybe in my case I didn't like, but it's finished in maple syrup barrels, and so maybe that'll be some improvement for me with the finishing, so we'll see how it is. Let's give it a nose. Actually, look at the color first. Very nice. Give it a nose. Definitely getting a maple syrup influence, no doubt about it. A sweet smell. All right, here we go. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. I do like it. Let's give one more. Definitely sweet. We'll say for now, not too sweet. Now, this could change. A lot of times I've come back to something where I didn't think it was too sweet, and then another time I did. But it's staying within that within that threshold. Might be close, but it's staying there. Rather thick, not super thick in the mouthfeel, but definitely a little bit with the maple syrup influence. A little bit thicker than the base than the flagship 10-year. Well, I would say off the bat, first blush, I like this. Second comment is I definitely like this better than the regular Widow Jane 10-year. The maple syrup barrel finishing definitely has improved it. I'm not of the, I can tell you right now, I'm not of the opinion that this is worth $95 to $99. The cheapest I think I've ever seen this is like maybe $89 one time. I also see this as high as $100, $105. But generally in the 90s, I don't feel this is worth, $95, $99. But that being said, so far I really do like it. Glad I got it with the gift card. And we'll get more into it. So far, this is a thumbs up on this one. The other thing is these are in batches. I'm not sure if this is an annual release, which I read somewhere, because this is 2024. Do they vary by year? Maybe one batch is better than another. It's possible. But I would imagine there'd be some consistency. So this one right here, I would say is good. We'll see if we continue to feel that way, but I'm really happy I got it. Certainly on a gift card. Widow Jane Decadence 91 proof. Cheers.